Hi and welcome to Vicky's Precious Petals. Today gang, we're going to use some Jesmonite. This is the AC100. So it has a powder base and a liquid that you have to shake up. Okay, if it's been sitting. So these two products work at 2.5 powder to 1 liquid. So let me just get that out of the road. I've got this little set. That's the tray. This is like a little vase or knick-knack holder. This is going to be a little container. Now, my problem here was, this is the lid to that, I'm thinking. It won't fit on that one. Could do. We'll work it out when it's, hang on. No, I think it's that one. Alright. But look at the shape of it. So I put rubber bands on it yesterday to see if that would fix it overnight, but no, that didn't work. I've had every glass cup. Then I found this old mug, which does look like the dishwasher. It works, just not like the dishwasher. And this sort of holds it together. Kind of makes it round, or rounder. So I think the important bit, and I've got to feel this is going to bow, of course, is this part here, which will be the bit that sits inside, I'm thinking. We might have to have a couple of goes at the lid, or even go without the lid. We'll just see. So that's about as round as I can get it, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm just going to sit that over there. So what I want to do is mix up a bit of colour first, and I want to do some little blotchy bits. So I'm guessed, I have done measurements and all of this holds 110 mils, this holds 150 mils, the whole set cost me $9.73, probably off Temu or AliExpress, and this holds 100 mils. Like, I write on all my molds. I know these numbers come off, but usually I can remember what they hold anyway, well, mostly. So, with working on 90 mils, and I'd have no idea, because I know with the other powders that I've used, you need roughly between 1.8 or 2 times whatever the grams are that these hold. So I'm guessworking, because I haven't used this before. So on 90 grams, that means I need, I've worked this already out, 26 grams of the liquid and 64 grams of the powder. So I'm just going to get the scales out. Here it is. Make a bit of space. Get over there out of the road so people can see what's going on. Where's my mixing bowl? Here. Now, doing a bit of research. That's 1 grams. Cool. Looks like you put the powder into the liquid, not the liquid into the powder. So I don't know. There'll be a reason behind that. I just don't know what it is. So let's get this out. And what did I say I needed? 26. Whoop. Already got too much. Close enough for me. I've got 27. So then I measure the powder out. Come on. Yeah, I'll measure the powder out in a second as soon as my scales. Come on. Thank you. I think as you get older, you run out of patience for little things. And my apologies that I haven't had a video up lately. I've been helping a friend. You know how 10-minute jobs turn into 2 days? I've been having a bit of a rough run. Rightio, so now I need 64 grams of powder. Oh. How did that get to that? Just with that one little, I think these scales are stuffed. Come on. Okay, we're there. Rightio, I could have used a little thing. Let me just get this all out of the road. Rightio. Apparently, if you're mixing up large quantities of this, you need to put on a mixing type paddle thing. But for now, I'm just doing this. I really could have used something a bit smaller, couldn't I? This one's got a pouring lip on it. Just trying to get these lumps out of here. Okay, this doesn't mix up as easily as the things like the ResinCrete and the AR400 and all of that sort of stuff. No, I don't want pink. I want red. So these are, I got all of this out of ResinCrete Creations here in Australia, but I believe you can buy this just about anywhere. So this is the pigment paste that that they recommend. I've got it on me already. I might have to add, sorry, I'll keep putting this down so I can stir it faster. I'll have to put a dash of black in it because I want like a deep, I don't want pink. It's coming up pink. Okay, I'll just put one drop. One more drop of red. Oh, 3 drops of red then. Now it looks brown. I am not getting the colour I want. I want that red. How hard is it? Oh God, this thing's going to set before I get the colour right. I don't know how much more I can put in there. A bit more. And if that's not right, we'll just have to go with it, I'm thinking. I'll keep mixing. Okay, I'm going with what I've got. Now, I need a way to... yep. Okay, I'm going to do something a bit weird. I don't want this everywhere. I just want it on one side. No, that's not going to work. I should have put this in smaller things. Anyway, it's too late now. Okay. And I'm definitely going to, I've got a mixer thing that goes on a drill here. I will definitely be using that next time. Oh my God, I'm making a mess with it. Come on, get down there. Now apparently this is not self-leveling, you know, like your resins that run. So I'm just thinking that because it's quite thick and it sets so quickly, a little bit rounder if I can. Let me bring the bubbles up. These are just baby wipes I'm using here. I'm going to have to get my little blower thing out. I think I need a spoon rather than this thing. Stick that in there. Alright, I'm going to come back to this in about 40 minutes. And do the next stage. Rightio, so these all pretty cured to me. So we're going to the next stage. Now I've needed 320 grams taken because I took off the 90 grams that I used before. So hopefully this is going to mix up to the right amount to fill these up. I don't know. We'll see. We can always do another batch. But what I have done is I've got my drill out and I've got this on. So let's see what happens here. Should be interesting. See if I might move things out of the road, I'm thinking, in case it goes everywhere. Okay, let's try this. Okay, that was heaps easier. So I turned off the video because I knew it was really noisy. So what I do want, I've been told about the white that you don't need much. So we'll just put a few drops in there. And I do it with this thing. Or do I need to... I was watching a YouTube video and they said about the white. I actually think it was on Claire's Crafty Corner. Let's see. I've still got a few lumps in here, but it's way not the easiest thing to mix up. You know, compared to the other ResinCrete and casting powders and eco powders and all the other ones I've tried. I'm just working my way through the list. I might just give that another stir with the drill. I stand up to do this so I don't knock it over. Rightio. So I can get this off. Oh, not by bumping that. Not a good idea. Right. Let's just get the drill out of the road. Come on, turn off. Right. Now let's just bring the things back. Like the tray. Now, according to all the different YouTube things that I've watched, it says not to leave, to take them out when they've set, rather than leave them in because they sweat and it leaves marks on whatever you're making, apparently. Okay, let's get over there out of the road. So hopefully I've got enough made up to do this. Doesn't look like it to me, but you know. I'm thinking I'm going to be lucky to do the tray and learn the rest of it. Right, let's do the lid. Well, this is telling me that I need to use my recipe like I have with the ResinCrete and all those and multiply the grams that I need by at least 1.8. Some of them need it by 2. Right, just get enough for the cap, for the lid. Now with your bubbles, don't try to torch or use alcohol like you do with your resin, it won't work. Okay, let me just get this. These out of the rat. Now apparently the bubbles blow out. So, hey, you like me to blow? Let's see. Oh yeah, I do. But it is leaving the skin on it, which I don't like. Come on. It did go away. Maybe this blows a bit too hard. I don't think I'm going to use that anymore. It's like working in the cafe again. Right, I think I'll just leave it, and hopefully those ripples go out of it, or I'll be a bit underweight there. Anyway, I'm just going to move this aside, and I'll have to mix up some more. So this takes 110, this takes 100, that's 210, and this probably needs a dribble. So I'll just work on the 210 and multiply that by about 1.7, I'm guessing. 300 and let's call it 360 grams I need. Just work that. Okay, what I did was I convert these mils, because I've measured this in mils, to grams. So the 100, so when you weigh it, so if you're doing it with water, for instance, and the 100 grams will be the same as the 100 mils if you're using water. Same here. So I've just gone, okay, that's 210. But I need more, because you can just see what I mixed, and I'll please go right. So then I just multiplied it by 1.7. So that was 210 multiplied by 1.7. It says 357, and I'm going to call it 360. 360. So if I confused you all. If you're ever having a drama, just leave a comment on the video, or if you go to my actual page, my YouTube channel page, my email address is on there. I'm pretty sure my phone number's on there as well. I don't know. You can email me. You know, like, make contact and I will help you through it. I will work it out for you. I want to see you get stuck halfway through a project. So there I've got 360. Now I do need to divide that by 3.5. Divided by 3.5. Which is, where's my calculator gone? Right here next to me. And I'm going to divide that by 3.5. Which is, I need roughly 103 grams of the liquid. And I'm just multiply that by 2.1. And I need 257 grams of powder. And if I add those two figures together, the 103 and the 257, brings me back to the 360. I will help you if you need help. I'm just going to move this out of the road so I don't knock it over. I'll move that in a second. I'll just go and clean up my mess and I'll come back. Okay, we've got the next batch mixed up. Hopefully I've got enough. Right, as far as mixing goes, I way prefer the ResinCrete. But let's see what happens with the end result. And where I moved the things that I'd poured before, the tray, it has still got all the ripples on it. And then because I moved it, I made more ripples on it. Which doesn't impress me much. So I looked up the price as well, because I hadn't written it on the top of the thing. I bought a, something, what was it, a 2.5 litre kit. I bet I've turned it off. It was $74 plus freight. I'll just go back. $1.25. Oh, hang on, it might have been a, I might be telling you fibs. Yeah, it must be a 1.75 kit. It was $48. Tell lies. Straight off the bat. Okay, so that's a bit better. I was thinking, God, this is working out expensive kit. I'll change that price wherever I've put my texture. So this is slow to get down. I'm thinking this would work better on the coasters than the things I've picked here. I've got a lump in there, or a bubble. The lump. Get out. And I'll just push it too. Looks like I've got another one. Just going around. Luckily I can see through this. This would have been a mould that you can't see through. I'd have been caught here. Because this is just not moving down. So I can see, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not, because I won't be able to pick it up. See, this is not filling, so it's taken me a while. Got bits here that are not, haven't got anything in them. Air bubbles here everywhere. I won't be blowing them again. That little blower. I'm thinking I've got a lot of sanding to do over here on this other one. I'm going to keep playing with this for a minute because I can see spots it hasn't gone into. Alright, time to get these out. Now, can you see, I don't know if you can see that, it's just heaps of wrinkles. A little bit has run in underneath there. I need to fix that up on the back there. Let's see if this is round or not. I can't get it out. Come on. Must go. Nope. Oh, hang on. What am I thinking? Or not thinking? So these have been in the mould longer than this has. Okay, every one of these, or nearly every one of them, has got an air bubble in it. That's what I was trying to get rid of. Feels nice, like better than the other. I think better than like all your eco resins and all the different powders I've tried. It's harder to mix. Gets a lot more bubbles. Alright, let's see how the other. Where does that go? That's not round. Not totally impressive with that, but we just might go without the lid. This is still quite hot. I might just leave this for another 5 until it cools down a little bit more. So while that's cooling down, let's see what I can do with this. Just taking off the little fluffy bits. And I've just got a bit of 800 out. So what I was seeing on all the videos I've watched, that they said to use it like wet, like with your wet and dry. So I just keep a bit of soapy water in the bottle. Just do this. So let's have a look. Well, that 800 is basically doing nothing. Okay, let's try something else. So this sandpaper here is made for timber, okay, and as you can see, that's what I've been using with some of my other resins, you know, like the eco powders and stuff. It seems to work better. Yep. Okay, so what I will do, cut that down a bit, some of the mess off it. And try this. That is working heaps better. I'm just going to move those out of the road because I'm going to end up with a whole heap of crap in them. So you can see it's already done heaps better on that end there. So I'm going to just keep sanding this and I'll come back. Yep, the wood sandpaper, definitely the way to go. Forget the wet and dry, you're going to be there forever. So, I finally got this lid to fit, sort of. I would also suggest that when you're doing the sanding, you do it outside. So now I've got a whole lot of fine dust everywhere. I should have taken it outside, I should have realised myself. So I'm just trying to clean it all up. So the parts with the colour in it, like, they feel really nice compared to the other. I don't know, it feels like I wouldn't say ceramic, but it feels nice. I don't like all the bubbles, but I suppose it's my first go round with this. Got another plan for the tray. So I'll just keep cleaning. Alright, with the little bit that I had left over, this is actually a fondant mould. And that I thought I was going to use it for my candles actually. And I thought, oh no, I'll pull it out because it was new, I hadn't used it. So I might be able to, like, on this lid, it's bit wonky, brothers. I could probably do with a bit more sanding. Where's it wobbly? Is put one of these flowers on there. You know, paint it up, put it on, and yeah, that might work because it's got all holes in it. So either that or just go without it. It's not, it hasn't impressed me much. Okay, and that feels nice. And even though I put the white, so I'll show you what's happened here. So I put white in the mix, but without the white, that had no white in it. It was just a bit that I had left. So it's whiter. I give up. I don't know. So without the white, it's whiter. How do you get that? Anyway, I'm gonna move on and I'll show you what I'm doing next. Okay, I've got all these stencils here. None of them have got a rose on it where I can put that onto that lid. But what have we got? I quite like these leaves. But they're kind of a bit, they're too big, but they're alright. They'll fit. Right, let's do this. I could end up painting the whole thing so you can't see nothing. Right. That'll be right. I'll have to cut it in. For heaven's sake. I can put a little flour in there. Alright. I'm going to drop things down here a minute ago. I don't want this to move. Where's my sticky tape? Hopefully this sticky tape is not going to make a mark. I might try the back first, eh? Let's do that. No. Okay. I had full intentions of getting my paints out and painting this, but I've decided against it. This will be so much faster, I hope. Oh, come on. Get off. Right. One on. And hopefully I don't wreck this. We'll see. So, got these metallic glitter marker pens. They've got two ends on them. They've got a skinny end and a fat end. So let's see what happens with the paint sort of end first. So you can see what I'm doing. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Let me move a bit closer for you. I'm throwing things away again. I'm just using these pens. Okay, I'll do the other side and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so that's not too bad. I've just traced them and just used these El Cheapo sparkly textures that I bought off Temu. I don't think they were very much, a few bucks, $5 or something. So that doesn't look, you know, too bad. But I'm going to let these dry out fully, and tomorrow I'm going to seal them. This I'm going to take out. I'm thinking I should take it outside and sand it back further. I don't like all holes in it. And I wanted to put the leaves on there, like on here. I don't know how else to fix that damn lid. Or do we go without it? I don't think I'm going to be able to. Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be a bit hard. And if I bugger it up, I can't take it off, I don't think. But it would look nice with a leaf on it, like this. Oh, am I brave enough to try that? I did just go and cook tea an hour ago. And I'm still here fussing around. I don't know if this is going to work or not. And my dogs are crying as well. Yes, I'm coming. Well, I'm thinking their food bowls are empty as well. I did fill them up this morning. This is actually working. I know you probably can't see what I'm doing because I had to hold it. Let's see if I can come over there. Probably got green on my thumbnail. Now, I did give those 2 coats. I think my dog's telling me if I don't go out of here shortly, they're going to come in and eat me. I bet they've got food in their bowl. They just want treats. Okay, let's just take that off. Oh, that's quite surprising. So I'm just, see how I've put up, oh Jesus, you nearly heard something else then. See, I've used a different green to go up the leaves, which was this one. Let's see if I can do it on here with all the wrinkles. Get the curves in. This is not quite dry, so that first green that I've put on, so this is not working real well because the other one's still wet. There we go. That's pretty cool. So for the sticky tape that's on there. So tomorrow we have to do some seal. I might do another leaf. I'll go and feed these dogs before they break the door down. I think I need another one around here. What do you think, guys? Put another leaf on it? I think I will. Okay, I'll keep going. Okay, so these have been drying since yesterday, and I want to see how they come up if I seal them. I'll just have practice on the lid that I don't like. And I have got out Montmartre. I've got a few of their varnishes. So these are acrylic ones. And I've got a little sponge. It says on the bottle to use a fine brush, but I'm just going to try it. The sponge, because I'm pretty sure I've got this sponge to work better. Come on. Get in. So I'm just going to wipe that off into there. Right, I'm just wiping it into there. There was a bit much on there. So I don't want a whole heap of streaky marks. I'm just looking for streaks, which I can see, but they're not all that bad. Okay, let's just try the back off. I've got to dry them. So which way around am I going to go? Let's try the back first. Just move that out of the road so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm just going to put this aside. Let it dry. It says 30 minutes. I can cope with that. I'm just moving these over here a bit. I'm just doing the bottom, then I'll check in 30 minutes and have a look. I'll just stick that over there. I'll do this one. Rightio. I'll just throw that in there. I've just thrown it in some water, clean it up. So if that doesn't look any good, we'll go to the next one and we'll try the bottoms again. That's looking all right. So we'll give it time and I'll come back and talk to you. See how we go. Okay, these are all dried now. Got another little job just drying there so it doesn't reflect. Okay, so it's a little streaky, but maybe that was only the first coat too. I'm going to give it another shot. And just see how we go with the top. It's really thick, this stuff. Yeah. Oh, I think I've got enough there for about 6 of them. Oh, that's going to be too hard to put back in the bottle. Yeah, I'll just leave it. I've made a mess. Oh yeah, moving along. I've just dampened the sponge. I've just got it in a little container next to me. So this is what I'm doing. I just might need a little bit more water on that sponge. This is a really thick kind of a paste. Some little bits of the sponge come off. Oh no, the green's running. Yep. Okay. wonder if I can move it with a brush. I did have the brush out. So I had too much water on the sponge. So there's not much I can do with the rest of the green on there, I don't think. Now I've got paint all over me. No, can't touch it with paper. I'm just going to have to let that dry. Oh dear. Okay. Rightio. So I'm just going to put this one aside and let it dry. And we might try something different with the other ones. Okay. So which one? This is a lot thinner, this one. And the dye is running out of this one as well. Okay, this leaf is not running because I haven't put any more water in. So that one is working. Sorry, I'll keep going off screen. Trying to hold this up. And I'm looking at the painting, not the camera. I do apologise. Okay, that one's looking a bit better. I'll put that over there. I'll just add a bit more in here. And do the next one. Maybe I'll just touch that out. So this is the gloss acrylic varnish, but it's a lot thinner. And it's not affecting the paint. A little cup here a minute ago. What's in this one? I think that need washing up. Oh, that's close. Just off the. I'm getting it. I can't pick it up again now. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I'm just gonna let that dry a bit longer and see if I can't fix it. I might have to sand it or something, I don't know yet. Anyway, I'll come back. Okay, this is dry. And I'm going to try and fix it. Everybody cross their fingers and toes. I am trying to cover up all the streaks that are made. Just a little dab here. How come when other people do this, it always looks so easy? I do it, it turns into a streaky mess. Now I've got bubbles in there. Do I or don't I? Still a few in there. Alright, I'll just leave it. We'll probably need another coat. Does look a bit better though. I can't pick it up and I suppose I could do this. So you can still see there's streaks in there. Not as bad as it was though. Okay, let's get this other baby over it. Because I need to do the inside of it. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's put a bit more in here. Put it over there. I might just put a little bit of moisture on the brush. Come on, let's get them. I'm sealing the inside because you never know what people are going to put in there. Where does that hair come from? Won't be off my dogs. Am I off screen again? Maybe if I do these things live, you just can yell at me. Tweezers here somewhere. Where'd that hair go? Right there. Okay, brown one there. There's its little cup. Stick that over there. Get this little baby over here. It's feeling a little sticky, so maybe it's on there thicker. It has come up nice though. Better than the other ones. Okay. Stick a little bit of glue in the bottom. Not glue, varnish. Far enough. Have I done it again? It's because I've got the camera down lower. And it's usually sitting back a bit. I thought, oh no, I'll move it down so you can see a bit better. You're not seeing anything because I spent half the time off the screen. Oh my God. And my eyesight's gone. Have I missed any bits? Looking pretty good. I'm going to move the camera back again where it was before. Oh, see a bit of mist down in there. A bit right at the bottom. That's it. Got it. Okay, that can go on its little pedestal. I'll sit over here. And when that's dried, I reckon if I give it one more coat, it should, I'm hoping, come up all right. Otherwise I'm going to be doing a lot of sanding. Take it all off, but it does look a bit better. It's not, so you can see all the lines in it, it's not 100%. Frustration plus. Right, okay, I'm going to continue on with the other 20 jobs I've got on this table. For a little tiny table, it really holds a lot of stuff. Okay, rightio. I'll see you on the next round. These are all dried now. These are really quite pretty and turned out really well. It's out of shape because of the mould was out of shape. But, you know, just use it as a trinket jar. And the little trinket bowl, that's quite pretty. It's turned out. It's nice and shiny. I'll just put my glasses on. Got quite a few air bubbles in the base of it. But, you know. And the tray, I gave it another coat. And it's kind of gone a bit smoky looking. A bit cloudy. I think I put too much on. So what I'm thinking, I might let it dry for another day. Make sure it's really dry. And I'll either sand it off and put resin on it or just go over it with resin. But yeah, overall, it's not a bad product. I prefer the ResinCrete and some of the other casting powders that I've used. They're way not as hard to mix. That's just my opinion. I'm not being paid by anybody to say anything. So, yep. Okay. Thumbs up, guys, if this was helpful. Talk to you later. See you on the next round. Bye.